So I'm here in Mexico City. Had a lot of work earlier today at the immigration office, the INM. Now I'm free, touring the city, pretty much checking it out. One of the striking things, and I always get fascinated about Mexico City, is that it's such a huge, wonderful, safe, and a lovely place. The people are genuinely very, very nice. I always felt very safe, very welcomed in Mexico City. I had a wonderful experience in Cancun, but Mexico City is even nicer if you're looking for a Western lifestyle. So when I compare this to Toronto or let's say New York City, I think I rate this slightly higher than both the two cities. My personal favorite, all-time favorite, is Vancouver, BC. Nothing really beats that. But if you compare let's say Toronto or New York City to Mexico City, then I rate this higher. And I rate it higher in terms of safety, freedom, right? So freedom is very important. You should be able to freely enjoy yourself and hang out and chill out and not worry about any nonsense happening. So in that sense, I feel Mexico City is wonderful. People are very sensible, and you feel the sense of freedom over here. You know, it's a beautiful blend between the tough or strict Western city, and on the other hand, let's say the Asias. There's a lot of freedom that you can feel in Asia. So this combines the best of both, and that is the reason why I feel I get something different from Mexico City as compared to the other two places. If you're genuinely interested in this plan B, then there are a couple of things that you need. One is you need to obviously start working on your Spanish. Initially, you don't need it. Obviously, you can get the temporary residency without the Spanish. But eventually, if you're going to be a citizen, and if you are looking to get the all-important Mexican nationality, then obviously you have to start working on your Spanish. So the earlier you start learning it, the better it is for you. It's a 5-year process to citizenship. Once you complete your residency towards the end, very, very flexible option. I think this is one of the most flexible options that gets you a real citizenship. And we are talking about hardcore real citizenship here, not pay for passport schemes. Those are real as well. Those are legit schemes, but those are known as CBI schemes, where you're purchasing your passport outright. But if you're looking for that next step up, where you're getting a absolute ties-based citizenship, a natural citizenship, then Mexico is I think it is the best citizenship one can obtain. The temporary residency and the permanent residency both are extremely flexible in terms of their residency requirements. The citizenship obviously requires some ties to the country. So as I mentioned before, the language is one thing that you would need to keep in mind if you want to be a Mexican citizen. And secondly, you got to live in, you should not be absent from Mexico for more than 180 days, which is more than 6 months, in the last 2 years of applying for citizenship. So let's say you're doing the 5-year process, you're keeping it flexible, if that's what you want. Obviously, you got to be genuine with your intentions, right? You just can't use this as a pure paper residency. If you've said something to immigration, there's a specific reason why you got it, then unless your circumstances have changed, you should stick to that reason. And after the 5-year period, let's say in the 3rd year you start full-time residing in the country, then from year 3 to year 5, you should not be absent for more than 6 months. Now, I work with one of the best attorneys here in Mexico City. She speaks English. She's very proficient, does this day in and day out. So again, if it's something you're interested in, you can click the link in the description. You can book a call. We can discuss how we can get you started, and then obviously the legal team takes care of the rest of the process, and we can get you started that way. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you are subscribed so you stay on the top of all the latest breaking regarding the RCBI, not just Mexico, but other programs that are going on out there. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and catch you in the next one.